Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can go from 0 to 100k in FC25. So if you're new around here and you want a team like me or just one of my players, then you're in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below. Of course, make sure to subscribe with those noties on so you don't miss another video. If you are interested in making more coins and being better at FIFA, make sure to join the free or premium Discord. And of course, if you want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. Now, as always, guys, I'm going to run you through the basics. There are some really easy things you can do to make some coins if you have none already. If you need maybe 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10,000 coins just to get you started on your trading journey, here is what you want to do. First of all, do your daily bronze and daily silver. You don't even need to worry about the gold. Get these ones done. Use the rare players that you get from those and pop them into the Born Legend and Rising Star of as many icons as you can. As you can see, if you look at all the icons, I've done 3 SBCs in every single one, because what I do is the Born Legend, the Rising Star, and then I do the loan. So you can have a bit of fun with the player itself, test them out, and then of course you've also got the ability to sell off these packs. Now the reason I tell you to do these is because you can put untradeable bronze rares and silver rares into here. You get tradable cards out, so small silver players pack and a free common gold players pack. Now what's good about both of these packs is not only are they tradable, but what they've also got the ability to do is to give you special cards. So for example, Cole Palmer last year, he's the example I always use. Team of the season, he had his Euros card, he had a ton of cards, but he was actually silver. You could get him in a silver pack, you could get his insane cards in a silver pack from those. Now we're going to start off from the basics with around 1.6k. So this is going to be like 84s at the moment because they're pretty damn cheap. Very easy to get these cards right now, way lower than you should ever really be able to get them. So first of all, gold rare centre back, Argentina Premier League, and we are going to search for that, and we are going to find nothing at 1.6k. So that makes sense. They're going for a little bit more than that. If we pop this, oh wow, they've actually sawn up. These are way more expensive than I thought they were. Wow, 84s have gone up, which is good because I have a ton on my transfer list. Now we're looking at about 2.8 from the looks of things. So this one, obviously, we've got the likes of Martinez, we've got the likes of Romero, a nice little Prem set. When we go down to 2.5, we've only got one Martinez. That makes sense. 2.6, you've got an absolute ton. So there's a lot more competition at the 2.6 range. I would say if we can pick them up at 2.3, it's going to be really easy to make profit. The 2.6 EA tax is 5%. Now I work this out by doing 10% and half in it. So 260, half of that, 130. So if we go down to here, we make 70 coins. Here we make 170 coins per card. Now we can also bid on these. This is a very easy price range to be doing bids. It's also apparently a very easy price range to get winning snipes. So on this one here, we've made, I think, 270 coins. So really easy profit. And that has come incredibly quickly there. So we'll list that Romero up. But just to show you what we could do if we were doing the bidding side, we can pop this to, I mean, even 2.2 where we've picked that one up there. And we can bid every single one of these. I mean, it's very easy because a lot of people will be listing him at this kind of price of 2.1 as the minimum. So you can pop these up, bid them all on 2.1. And look, you might not win many of them if you bid on 10, especially at 2.1. You might only win 1 or 2, but you're still making, you know, 400-500 coins off each of those. So we are sticking with the 84s here. We're going to be popping over to gold rare Cam Barclays Women's Premier League. This one, very simple, similar price range. We've got Katriana, we've got Toon, we've got Kirby. We've got a nice selection. You've even got a Playstyles Plus in one of them, which is very surprising at the 84 range. But we're going to pop this down all the way down to probably the same price, 2.6. As you can see, it looks pretty bang on in line with what we were seeing on the other side. So 2.6 here. It looks like maybe even we could sell off these guys for 2.7. So let's say we're selling them for 2.7. 10% is going to be 270. Obviously 5% is 135. So if we go down to here, we're making a decent price per card. 2.4, I think. Oh, I can't even work out off the top of my head. 165 coins per card. That sounds about right. I'm being a little bit slow today, so don't blame me for that. And what you may notice is this filter is searching far slower than the last one. That's not because my internet has just suddenly got slower. Some filters, when you go on them, and I think this is just a game bug, will search slower. I don't know why, and it's not every day. I might go on the same filter and tomorrow it's going to search faster. It is just apparently a bug in the game. Now, of course, we can go to the end here and we can do compare price if there is no cards above the hour mark. So you see that card there, that instantly ruins that for us. So obviously we can't do that. We're going to have to do it through the conventional sniping way, which obviously if we can find a 2.5 even would be more helpful. Obviously where I can't currently snipe very fast apparently on this filter, we're just going to go for bids because there's no point sitting here when the delay is so heavy. So we're going to bid I would say realistically all of these up to 2.3. We can bid up to 2.4 really. You can see there's not many on the mark here, so maybe this isn't a great one to bid on. Would be better to snipe if it was faster. We are going to stick with the Women's Premier League for this one. We're going to go for forward, and we are heading to Manchester City. For this one, if you have a look, and that's definitely not how we want to do it, we want to run it over to the England side. You've got Hemp, you've got Kelly, a very nice selection, and these guys tortured us when they were first introduced to FIFA. We haven't seen any crazy cards for them as much this year, but I'm sure they are in the works. You do also have a filter which we can do for them on the special side, which we can also look at. Now, if we pop this down to, I think 7.5 here, as you can see, you've got these girls sitting here at around this range. If we knock it down slightly lower, 7.4, we've got that there. So 7.2 actually, oh, that probably isn't a snipe. That was poor from me. EA tax on 7.5 is about 350 coins. So this at 7.5 is just over what I should really be going for. So what we'll do is we'll list it for 7.7 and we'll hope that someone lazy buys. That's poor from me. At 7.5 we should really be looking for basically say 7 as a max that we want to pay. So I've done a little bit of poor maths there in my head, a little bit too fast. We saw the 7.2, we jumped the gun. If I sell them for 7.5 it will be a very, very small profit loss, like 50 coins, and if we sell it for 7.6 it's a very small profit. So there's opportunity there. 7.7 means I'll make 100 plus coins, which is obviously what we're aiming for as a minimum off these cards. Now, obviously, what we can do is if we can find like a 7.3, we can just do a little bit of compare price. So anything that comes up 7, or if we see anything that, you know, numbers starting with a 6, then we want to absolutely snap that up. So hopefully we can find one that is useful or that is going to get us some good profit. Obviously, we've got a potential profiter, but I'm not going to bank on that because it isn't necessarily a good profit. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, I really meant to do that, because looking at it, I'm not too sure. So we've not got any coming up on compare price. We could do a little bit of regular sniping. We'll see if any come up at 7 and then we'll move on. Obviously, we've still got not the banker. I don't want to call it a banker. We've got the potential profit from that one that we picked up at 7.2. If we can even squeeze that 7.7 at it, I'd be very happy. But if not, we can move on, of course, to making more profits. Now, just to show you the filter that this would be around sort of Women's Premier League and the English players, we've got special. So if you just go for straight special, you've got Hemp, you've got Williamson, you've got Williams, you've got Hemp again, you've got Greenwood. If we go further, you've got Bronze, you've got Scott. There's options for breaking this down. So first of all, Defender, that's going to break it down one way. Obviously, Bronze being an inform really lowers the value here. So what we can do is pop a Playstyles Plus on. What you will see is you've only got Greenwood and then Bronze's better card. Now, this one is at about 20k, which is a good move up. It's a bit of a jump. Obviously, we've been going from 7k all the way to 20, but this is a nice filter to work on. Now, previously as well, what you will have had absolutely ridiculous amounts coming up of is the Williamson Arsenal card. That card, obviously we can't get her because we've gone Playstyles Plus, but that card came up so much, like 20-30k below what her value was when she was going for like 56k. I don't know why. I've got so many videos where it was happening. You guys probably, you know, if anyone could tell me why, I'm more than all ears, because it was such a weird occurrence. But it happened an absolute ton. So there is opportunity. I think with the women's special players, a lot of people don't know how much they are worth, and there is a lot of opportunity to get some good snipes. Now, what we can also do, we're not miles away from kind of the ability to also do some bidding on these cards. So that's definitely available with this filter too. And just before we go, I want to say a huge thank you for the support lately. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.